On the Indianapolis Colts. Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Minshew going to look to throw it right away. That's complete to Pierce. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. Fighting through, and he's got space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. So nothing doing there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, Richardson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Play action. Now Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Warrior 70.
Now it's Richardson. Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
It'll come up now, 3rd and 9. On the option left, Richardson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Steal. Check steal. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Ready.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Ready.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shot. 17. Set. Hunt.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Set.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Okay, ready? Drill green. Cut.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing. Love. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Set. Ready.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
White. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Back deep is Jaden Reed. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. To the 43, 2nd down.
Jackrabbit,
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
Slice, 90.
Glove. The short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Ready. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Jones is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Love will try with his legs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jordan Love, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Packers have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go. Shot.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready,
Now a
break.
3rd and 6.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Set up.
Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Richardson now on 2nd down. And that's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Ready.
3rd and long for Richardson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Buffalo AC. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Down. Steel, black. Ready, ready.
First down, going to the air with Love. Through the middle of the field. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go now. Red, yellow. Strikers, 3-3. Claws red. Hut, hut.
First down, Love to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Come on, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, huh?
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check out.
Now Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Richardson to throw again after the pick six. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He may go. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Samson Abukum able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Ready.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Ready.
Love now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Chop alert. Ready.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Steve Ahh. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson 53 yards. And the Packers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Hustle, hustle. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Check smash, check smash.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. But that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Hurry, hurry.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Off play action. Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a...
Look at the big man rumble. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Here's Richardson to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Ready. Pace.
They'll start on the ground with Moss. Across midfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one down to the 24. 73 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Nothing fancy there. A little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
2nd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here we go, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
43 rail.
Play fake. Here's Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it. And
well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. To throw now. Here's Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Pierce in motion left. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On third down, here's Richardson. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Following the interception, Love. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Now it's Richardson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
22 needle. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the double. Ready?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
97. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
This is 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Riggs. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70s. Ready, ready.
Here's Richardson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Street. Street.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He's on his way. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but... And now here is another interception across midfield. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this